In the 1930s, when the Great Depression hit, most businesses and industries went bankrupt. Most people struggled to put food on the table. Although there was a 12% decrease in crowd attendance between 1929 and 1931, the Great Depression did not put any football club out of business, and in 1932, attendances started growing again, although the British economy was far from recovering. In 1923, the English Football League consisted of 88 teams spread over 4 divisions. In 2017, there are 85 of the same teams across all divisions. Football clubs have shown remarkable stability in comparison to most businesses. A major reason football clubs survive is due to a business concept known as phoenixing. Phoenixing is the concept of creating a new company to take over a bankrupt or soon-to-be bankrupt company, and is a brilliant strategy to escape creditors. The clubs survived, but at the expense of creditors, often players, banks, and the taxman who never saw their money again. Bristol City FC were once on the verge of bankruptcy. They phoenixed their way out of it at the expense of their players, and are still around to this day. Another factor that ensured the immortality of these football clubs was the introduction of administration in the British legislation. When a company went into administration, an independent insolvency practitioner was called in and charged with finding a way to keep the business running, while repaying as much money as possible to the creditors. When this new law came in, stricken soccer clubs typically entered administration, struck deals with creditors, and then swiftly emerged from administration. This new procedure allowed clubs to run up unpayable debts, go insolvent, and months later would be new and signing expensive players again. The major difference between football business and general business comes down to one thing: competition. Competition generates instability. As consumers, we subscribe to brand loyalty until a better product turns up. When that happens, we switch brands. This means that businesses have to keep being innovative or lose to their more innovative competitor. These challenges do not necessarily apply to football clubs. For instance, in 1931, Orient were faced with financial troubles, and Arsenal helped them by giving them £3,450. This is a very strong concept in business, as rivals usually rejoice when competition go bust. But football clubs need opponents in order to function. Ensuring the survival of opponents helps other clubs stay around as well. None of that would have made any difference if it was not for the fans' sentiment and loyalty to their clubs. Football clubs survive because their customers stick with them no matter how bad their product is. This is not just brand loyalty. Fans get married in the stadiums, grandparents treat season tickets as family heirlooms and pass it down for generations. Some fans even get their ashes scattered in the stadiums. This goes beyond just brand loyalty and consumerism. As Bill Shankly once said, "Some people think football is a matter of life and death. I assure you, it's much more serious than that. That is why football clubs are immortal."